third, starts from reverse grids quite comfortably in his Seat. He doesn't seem to. Now, if he can get the car on the podium again in race 2, hopefully we'll see a bit of a smile from him as well. Or massive brakes. Somebody edging one of the cars forward there. I think trying to get Mark Bassing into his grid spot as the grid forms up here. We are getting ready then to go racing in round 4 of the FIA World Touring Car Championship 2013. Stefano D'Aste and Norbert Mikelic, the final cars on the grid. The grid is complete. The red lights will come on. Fernando Monche on the left of your screen on pole position from Compagnia. Pepe Oriola, revs rise. Watch for Gabriele Tarquini, 5th car back on the right. Away they go. Great start from James Nash. Tarquini did not get away well. And Oriola already challenging the two Seats are side by side behind them. Basseng is behind Huff, 3rd and 4th. Oriola, is he going to make a move on Monche? Is he going to run into the back of him? Muller trying to go around the outside of Huff, and that might not work for him. Basseng and Muller getting wheel to wheel. If Huff's going to shove his way in, he does. There's Mark Basseng ahead of Alex. No, James Nash is the best Bamboo engineering car. Outstarted Alex McDowell, who's further back. It is Monche that leads. So Fernando Monche's got over the first hurdle, got into the first corner, but right behind him still is Pepe Oriola, who, despite the fact that he likes Monche, will want to win this race for himself. I think he's got a better job of doing it. And Oriola goes up the inside. He's allowed to run over that curb. He has the lead momentarily. Michel Nika shuffled back behind James Thompson at the back of the pack. It is Oriola that leads. Monche 2nd, Huff in 3rd. Seat 1, 2, 3, Matt, but Muller already in 4th.
Terrific start from the two youngsters on the front row of the grid with the pressure they've got around the outside by Nokia, and managed to jump the second all-in car.
7th, Gabriele Tarquini in 8th. There is Chilton with the taped up front all over the back of Alex McDowell. And Tarquini, up the inside, broken suspension for Half. Monche is held up. Muller's into 2nd. He's going to win this race now. And from the Muller section of the RML Garrett. Again, unfortunately, one of the problems with these Seats, you touch anything with the front and the suspension or the steering arm, whichever it is, instantly snaps. It's been a problem from day one with the Leon, and still is. Nash 3rd, Chilton 4th, Basseng 5th, Tarquini suddenly up to 6th.
Those on the lead 3, they had the slipstream and the draft to work with each other. Now, the shoes on the other foot, we should see these two.
Oh, and that's Thompson. He's been hit by Monche. Fernando Monche's got no front end left to his Seat. And I don't know if he hit Tomo before he lost the front end or after. But Tomo is out. Oh, and Chilton looking on the inside of Nash. There's contact. It levers Nash out of the way. Well, that's from page 1 of the jump. There will be a safety car. Those cars.
Sure, Martin. We might just run with a yellow flag in that sector.
You might be right. You might be right. I saw the crane coming down after I'd said there'll be a safety car. So there may not be the last sector of last lap, but Muller fastest in the first 2 sectors of this lap, or the first sector of this lap rather. Basseng rides the curves. Alex McDowell pulling out, but he will see waved yellows. If he doesn't see them, it should
those two RML Chevys.
Yeah, but they have not. Oops, as McDowell bumps into the back of Tarquini a couple of times. They're sitting in the middle of the road to do, Matt.
But Oriola was the quickest Seat man last year. Still current lap record holder.
I tell you what, if he holds off, Muller's having a look. Oriola sees him coming, but has Muller sold the dummy? Oriola has the line, but he's going to have to be cautious. In the right place, still out at the chicane.
You see Muller ducking out of the slipstream there, and that's going to be primarily...
Muller couldn't help but go by him. You know, well, with a shrug of innocence.
You actually have to say that Oriola's going to be the cork of the bottom.
McDowell smoking up behind Tarquini. Lada craned away. I don't know what happened to him. Must have been a broken suspension or something. Here comes Muller again. He's got the run going earlier this time. Oriola's defending hard. Is Muller going to turn in across his nose? You know, every time he's not. Oriola holds one of those off. The next time Muller's going to be his arms and get his sleeves rolled up. Chilton up the inside of Muller. Oh, and Ivan jumps the chicane because he can to stay in front. But Tom, now, was Tom running out of brakes there and had to go down the inside of Muller? Or was customer team boss trying to keep 2 different customers and their sponsors happy? As Basseng gets into the back of Chilton, and Nash is right there. As many races did Muller win here for Seat Turbo Diesel? least one, I'm pretty sure. Oh, tucks himself back in there, but wasn't entirely convinced there that he was going to. Promised that if he won a race, he would give up smoking. And he might have to start thinking about that. Of course, he's sitting in the garage, so he can't light up one of his famous stogies. He can't be having his last cigar now. Yeah, but Nash just made it through there without straight lining the chicane. Basseng in 5th, Tarquini in 6th position. And it's now Oriola, Muller and Chilton, 1, 2, 3. Now, how many laps we got to go? 4 to battle for 4th position. First of those James cars in 4th, black and red car mark Basseng ahead of the Castrol Honda, 1.8 seconds behind McDowell, and then it's nearly, oh my goodness, nearly, and Tarquini's in the wall, and he's taken McDowell with him, and they may get Coronel for good measure as well. 3 to go after this lap, his first win. It was that classic exit curve, spit across the...
Martin, and then the exit curve just finished him off.
Yeah, you run in wide, you're out of shape, you can miss the wall, but the curve there is a violent step.
He was airborne before.
Yeah. No, it's that curve there, then you're out of control.
Yeah, but he was wide going in.
Yeah. Yes. But it's survivable if they do something about that curve. Every incident we've seen there, the rear wheels come off again. Look at the curve here, bad. You can't survive that. Nobody has survived it. And poor Alex McDowell, brake temperatures certainly, and maybe tyre temperature as well. And of the top 3, you would think that the guy that might have been suffering most would be our race leader, Pepe Oriola. Any laps behind the safety car to attack him. Let's take a look at the replay there. Oh, that was the Monche into James Thompson shunt. Monche just turned sharp left. Here we go, under braking. Oh, sorry, didn't turn sharp left until he'd actually cannoned into the back of the Lada. They've been on a street circuit. Now, the incident involving cars 19 and 10 is under investigation. That would be Fernando Monche and James. Lap 12 of 13, safety car coming in, but there is still debris all over the track. I mean, and those are not small parts, and they're not green nonetheless to try and finish this race under green. Last lap, 1 to go. No green-white checker in World Touring cars. It is Pepe Oriola, 4.6 kilometers away from his first ever World Touring car win. Will Ivan Muller have a lunge? Only if Oriola leaves the door wide open with a big mistake. Muller in 2nd, Chilton in 3rd, Nash in 4th, Basseng in 5th, Coronel in 6th. He is right with him. Oriola has the defensive ground on the inside. Muller's not going to chance it. Absolutely nailed and not give this away to Ivan Muller.
And Muller will have his eye on the championship, but Muller is a racer, whether it be ice racing, Paris-Dakar, touring car racing, he is raced in everything, and he's always a fighter.
I don't think you really can, because they're sponsored by different people, but nevertheless, Tom Chilton in 3rd place is not yet in a position to have a go at Ivan Muller. Is Ivan in position? Good shot down the straight here earlier on. You could see Pepe Oriola's helmet, and I noticed that he did not look in the mirror. He just looked in front. And if you look in the mirror, you're driving to what the guy behind does. Muller didn't get a good drive down there. Into the hairpin, though, he will be 2nd, but it will be a second first-time winner. Pepe Oriola is going to win on the streets, and his dad and the rest of the 20 racing team are going to go absolutely mad. Muller in 2nd. Race winner from Muller and Chilton and Nash. Now, here's another question. When was the last time a Seat won a World Touring Car Championship race?
That is a very good... No, it would be Gabrielli last year.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so not that long ago.
But I'm sure